Welcome back everyone to Dulcie's Creations. My name is Dulcie and this is my crafting channel. So today we are going to do I don't really know what this is called, a magazine holder, book holder. Anyway, I've had this one for a while and I've been wanting to put away the egg magazine. I think I have more than one in here, but that's the whole thing. I have them everywhere. So I'm wanting to put them all into one place where I can find them. So I decided I wanted to do something similar to this one, right? So that was my base. That was how I did this one. Here you go. I've actually just finished it, so I thought I want to do one. To be honest, I wanted to try it and see if I could get it to work and how easy or how I was going to get it to work, and it was actually pretty simple, so I'm really impressed. So I thought I would do one with you and then we can decorate them both together. So here, before I stuck that one down, I did the outline of it. Mind the middle lines, it's just me messing around. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut all of this, and because I've got to cut this on my mat, I'm going to do it in the other room at my desk. I need to get another mat for this table, so I will be back in a few minutes. Okay, so that's all cut up. Now I want to just what do you call it? I want to, these lines, I can't remember what you call doing this. It will come to me. Just so that it can have a neat fold. There you go. That's one. Now I've used a 12 by 24 sheet. Let me actually show you of these, and because it wasn't long enough, I did add an extra little bit to it, and this is why you can see masking tape there, because there is that bit. I did the same thing on this one, and there it is. Okay, now what I did forget to do before I put that, it was the bottom piece. So basically what I've done with the bottom part is I measured that, but I've given it a few centimeters at the back here and then a few centimeters on each side. Now now this measures 13 centimeters, and what I did is I did 18 centimeters when I did that one. So let's just put this down again. Measure the 18, just so I know where I am. Right, so now I know I need to give this side a few centimeters also. So we're going to take that down there. I'll go and cut this and come back in a jiffy. Okay, so I've cut the bottom piece. I'm just marking some lines here. So now I want to do these lines all the way down. Okay, and again there. So these will allow all these flaps to turn properly, and does make it a lot easier when you're bending. Now of course this is a lot longer, so I do two. Let's hope it is in line. Now, and basically what's going to happen is, here's a stand, and this is going to go in there to the back there. Right, that's not it. So that goes in there, hold it up there, and then everything else meets up. And then I'm quite sure why that one's so long. Okay, so let's just try this. So if I put that there and there, that's perfect. Definitely much longer. And that one's fine. How very strange. Up by quite a bit. Just want to see if these are equal. Yep, they're pretty equal. I know I'm bending that, but that's not a problem because they're all going to, it will all be doubled, and so I've got to cut this. And then you wonder, why did you not record the first take? There were no hitches. Well, nothing like this. I'm not quite sure how this is going to work. Just put that in there again. That goes there. And then it is much shorter that side. Huh. Wow. That would explain that. Okay. So much for doing this on camera and not getting it wrong, because this is wrong. That one is 9.5. No, that's inches. Don't understand inches. So if we take from 0, that's 25 centimeters. And this one from 0 is 24 centimeters. So it's short 1 centimeter. Burnish, is that the right word? Now, what I am thinking is this is all out because this is now too long. So let's do it on this side, because I didn't snip that side. And that has to come down there. Now I don't want to cut this because otherwise it will only be that high on the inside and there won't be quite enough height. So I'm going to leave it like, I'm going to leave that in there to give it the height we need. Let's try this again. Sorry, I know I'm facing away from you, basically. Yep, and that's exactly aligned now. As is that one. Alright. I'm now going to just move us to the desk. Alright, so the other thing I want to do is this bottom part. On the one I have already done, I reinforced it. I put double card in there. So that's what I want to do with this one also. So let's just do this. Right, and then what I'm going to do is I will put you on a time lapse. And you can follow along, listening to some music and watch me just carry on. Okay, so that's perfect there. But I think it needs a little bit off that end. There you go. And this is the mat I was talking about, that I need to get one for my counter inside on the other side, because it does make cutting a lot easier, and of course then I'm not damaging the wood that we put down on the countertop. The flooring, it's actually strips of flooring we put down there. I just want to put a little bit of tape over here where I did that cut, where it was too long originally. It of course now wants to fall off, so if I do that, hopefully it will be okay. Now remembering, the inside is all going to be covered up, and so none of these lines or none of these little squiggles, mistakes or anything, none of it will be seen on the inside, so that will be alright. So let's see, that fit in nicely now. So I have covered this one with pieces of paper, and what I want to do now on the inside, as you can see it's still just bare, I've got pretty thick cardstock that I've had for absolute years. I bought a box, or a mystery box as they call it. So I'm thinking I'm going to put some purple on the inside, and this is pretty thick, so it will be good. It will give it extra strength. Now the other thought is, I've got one of Linda's stock where she lists everything she's got in her store, but this one is from last year or the year before. I've got her new one, so I want to use some of these pictures on here, seeing as how it's for her magazines. So I'm thinking on the spine I am actually going to use the cover here. Now I'll have to cut this off, but I want to do it so that I don't totally tear. I could of course just do this also, not realizing this is not on camera. There you go. So what I will do with that one, it's a pity because it's got a beautiful picture here too. So with that one I want to put it there, and then actually take it to around, and then I'll just take some little pictures of other eggs she's got and just put them everywhere. I might even print pictures of some that I've made myself and get those done. Now I bought that kit when I first started egg art, and I still haven't done it. Shocking. It is shocking. So that is the idea for the outside of the box. Now what I want to do is, I'm going to put you on time lapse because it will take a while to get it all done, and then the video is just going to get extremely long. The other box is still as it was. I haven't touched that one at all, so we'll get going with that one too, but I thought I'd carry on with this one. Now the decision is, am I doing the inside or the outside first? And I haven't kind of decided yet. So I was just thinking, because some of the pictures are going to be small, I want to give this background a color. But on the edges here, I'm going to do purple so it matches the inside, and then these edges will be finished. So I'll do some purplish, I'll just do some colors that will go in nicely with whatever I'm going to put on. So that I think will be the next step, is first to add color, especially to the edges, and then to the body of the box. Not so much here, I'll put some anyway, but if I'm going to put that front cover of a magazine there, I will just maybe just put a little bit there. So I think that will be the next step before we start adding all the paper, is the paint, because then we don't want to be painting on the paper, so we want to keep that as clean as possible. I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's do that. Alright, so I've put the spine down. Now I'm just laid these here. I think that's all I'm going to put on the one side. So I thought I would just do these with you as we are reaching the end of this one. And then what I'll do is at the end I'll just take photos of the other one so you can just see how it turned out. Yeah, almost done. I'm so impressed with how it's turned out. I'll show you the inside in a moment. And what I will also do to finish it off is give it a coat of Mod Podge so that it's got a sort of a protection to it. Now I've just realized I've left that with no color, so I might make that black. And I also realized that I've left no color, I've put no color on there, but what I'll do is I'm going to go over it with a brush just to blend most of all of this in, and then we'll do the front here. Now in the front there I've got these two that are very similar. Well, they are Celtic knots, so I'm going to put those there. As you can see, the inside is all done. It looks quite good, and it's given a little bit more rigidity because it was thick cardboard. Okay, so I've got a few more pictures here, not too many, so I think they will be all right. I shouldn't need any more for this side. Yeah, that's fine. Arm right in the way. So they are all done. Great. That's how the back looks. I think now I need to just pick a color, and I think there's enough purple. I might actually do some bronze, I'm not sure. Here you go. Okay, I'll bring you back just before I finish. I'm just going to obviously let this dry, and then I am going to give it a coat of, well, I'll do the bottom. Yeah, I'll see you in a few. Alright, so I did say I was going to post pictures of this one at the end of the video, but I decided what I did is, as you can see, that's the original cardboard that we did the box, and then what I've done is I've stuck cardboard all the way around, including the bottom. And I was going to do like I did with the other one, just stick pieces of paper on it to blend these edges, but I just recently bought this brown packing tape. I thought best for the environment, try to do my little bit also, and I thought, well, let's see how well it actually sticks, because I'm so fed up with packing tape when you pack a parcel and take a scissors or a knife and you press it all down, and the next morning it's literally lifting even before it's left the house. So I thought, okay, well, I'm going to try this tape and see what happens. And all I've really done is go around all the edges with the tape, and it's actually turned out pretty brilliant. Now, I haven't really taken a scissors or anything to tape it down. I've just taken my hands literally, and it seems to be doing quite a good job of it. Now, to decorate this one, I had a totally awesome idea. Whether it's going to work or not, I don't know, but I have decided I want to use some fabric. Yes, that's right, you heard me, some fabric. And this is a piece of fabric I bought to make, well, this particular one was actually to make essential oil holders, but there's just so much of it, it's not a problem. And I do love it. Look at its print, it's just beautiful. So, oops, I am going to cover it all up now. And sewing is one of my other hobbies also. I do quite a bit of sewing when I'm in the mood. I have sewn my own dresses. I did 2 quilts for a friend of mine for her grandchildren, twins. Yeah, so this side definitely is not going to work, so we'll need that side. So yeah, I dabble in sewing too. I'm going to cut this up and then I will be right back. What I might do is actually put the video on a time lapse while I put it all together, but at least you know what my plan is, and might be easier. Alright, so the box is completed. I have done that's the bottom. There you go, all the sides. And then the inside I've done a dark blue. And that's it. So all I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my Mod Podge, the one with sparkle in it, and I'm going to give it all a coat. And then it will be done. I am so impressed with how well this has turned out. I really am. All the Mod Podge will really do is seal it all in, and it will also allow me to just give it a wipe down if it gets dusty and that, so it will be good. Alright, so here we go. This one is now completely finished. You can see the shiny glitter from the Mod Podge. And what I also did is I gave it 1 coat of varnish. I absolutely love how it looks. It turned out so well. I hope you have enjoyed this project. And please remember, like, subscribe, press that notification bell so you're notified of all the upcoming projects. But above all, wherever in the world you might be, please stay safe, stay well, and I will see you all very soon. Bye for now.